After completing this lesson, you'll be able to start Fusion 360 and describe the user interface, and navigate the data panel. To start, I'm going to open the data panel. In here, you'll see a list of projects that I'm currently working on. And if I open one, you'll see a list of files associated with that project. For example, here's the showerhead assembly that I'm working on now. I can have multiple files open at the same time in Fusion 360. And if I need to move between those files, all I need to do is flick between the tabs here. If I go back to the data panel and I select People, I can invite people to work with me together on the project. All I need to do is enter their email address here and invite them. They'll have access to all the files that I'm working on in this project. They'll be able to edit the files and work with me, and I'll even get alerts when they make changes. This is where I upload files to my new project, and I can use this to create new folders. And I can also sort these files using these options. Let's close the data panel and take a look at the application bar. We have a file menu where I can create a new design, save as, export, or even initiate a live review session, which is really useful if I want to show someone my work. I can share a public link, I can share to the Fusion 360 gallery, and I can publish to GrabCAD. I can also save, undo, and redo. Under my name, you'll see this is where I manage my account, my preferences, and my profile. And in the Help menu, I can learn Fusion 360, I can check out the gallery, or even look at the product roadmap. The View cube allows me to move the model around so I can see it from different views: right, bottom, left, etc. And if I select the home view, I can return back to the isometric. In the toolbar, we can find all the tools that are available to us. I'm in the modelling environment at the moment, so if I select Sketch, I can draw lines, rectangles, circles, or arcs. And if there's something that I use a lot, for example, I use two-point rectangle a lot, I can click to add it to the bar. And there you can see that two-point rectangle has been added to the toolbar. If I want to remove it again, all I have to do is uncheck the box. In Create, we can create boxes, cylinders, we can extrude. And if we go to Modify, we can use Press Pull or create fillets and chamfers. By right-clicking on the canvas, we can activate the Marking menu. There are a number of tools available to us on the Marking menu, including those on the toolbar. Fusion has a number of workspaces. At the moment I'm in the model environment, but there's also a patch, render, animation, simulation, and CAM environment. Let's take a look at the browser. Here we can see some joints that we used to create this assembly. We have sketches, subassemblies, components and bodies. Below the browser at the bottom we can see the timeline. These are all the actions that took place to create the assembly, and this is a really useful tool if you want to review someone's design or go back and edit your own. To the right of the timeline we can see the navigation and display tools, such as Orbit, return to home, Pan or Zoom, and display settings such as Visual Style, Environment, Effects, and control of the display grid. And finally the viewports. We can have multiple views in Fusion 360.